Allah, but it should be a lesson for all of us to remember to know that this world is not a place that we all gonna stay. We all came at one point and we have to leave it at another point, whether we like it or not. But what is more important is how do you live this world and how do you prepare yourself to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Ali alayhi salam said in Najul Balagha, inna dunya darun liman la dara lah. وَلَهَا يَجْمَعُ مَنْ لَا عَقْلَ لَهُ. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, this world is a house for somebody who has no house. Because a mu'min has a house in Akhirah and does not bother this world to be a place to worry about. And then he says, وَلَهَا يَجْمَعُ مَنْ لَا عَقْلَ لَهُ. And this world is a place where a person who doesn't have an intellect will worry about it and accumulate and stop and worry himself for this world. You know why? Because no matter how much you accumulate, no matter how much you work for, a day will come you have to leave everything. Have you ever seen somebody die and they bury them with their houses? Have you ever seen somebody who died and they bury their money with them? No. We came empty-handed and so we have to leave empty-handed. But what is more important is our a'mal and deeds. And Quran says, فَتَزَوَّدُوا فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. Prepare for a journey that is ahead of you. And the best preparation is your good deeds. You know and I know, brothers, every time somebody pass away, when we bring them, as Imam Ali said, they have three things. The first thing that you live in this world as soon as we die is what we own. Our houses, our cars, our clothes. And if you were together at the time of washing the deceased, not even a ring you live with the deceased. Everything has to come off. This is to tell the person, you are not supposed to take anything. Then after the person is given wash, the best clothes that they have will be kept for somebody else. The best shoes is for somebody else. What are we going to clothe them with? It's a piece of cloth, we call it kafan. That is the cloth that the person will stay in the grave till the day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring him back to life again. Then as the second group of people, the family, all we can do is to bring the person to the burial. But nobody is willing to sleep in that grave even one night. As far as we can come is to come and bury the person. We love them, but our love is not to the extent we're willing to sleep. Even if you choose to sleep in that grave, your sleeping will not make any difference. What makes difference is your dua, your prayers. That will make difference. And then the third important thing is what the person have prepared for themselves. Their deed, their salat, their prayers, their relationship with Allah, their relationship with the Imams and Ahlul Bayt. That is what counts. And from this point, I want to remind myself and every one of us, please, brothers and sisters, if you are not taking your salat seriously, please let today be your turning point to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are not taking your hijab seriously, let today be your turning point to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anything that you neglected in the past years, let today be your turning point to Allah. Say to Allah, Ya Allah, I'm trying to become a better person from today. Ya Allah, accept me. And pray, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept you. My brothers and sisters, when a person dies, the most important thing to them is your prayers, your dua, your sadaqah. Especially tonight, when we go home, the most important thing that benefit the deceased is sadaqah. More than salat al-wahsha. More than the prayer that you pray tonight, it's sadaqah. Because the hadith that we have, the Prophet says, when a person dies and they get buried, I say that night the most needed thing is sadaqah that is given on their behalf. If you cannot give sadaqah, then the hadith says, then do salat al-wahsha instead of sadaqah. So the most important is sadaqah. Do sadaqah. And if you can combine between the sadaqah and that prayer, it's also highly recommended. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with his soul, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, we ask you, you know him better than us. Ya Allah, unite him with Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. Ya Allah, let this grave be a place where the angels will be visited, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, let him see the shafa of Zahra alayhi salam and grant him also the shafa of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Ya Allah, any shortcomings that you know better than us, Ya Allah, forgive him, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Any good deeds that he has done, Ya Allah, you know better than us, Ya Allah, put in his good deeds, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, let this place be the most resting place for him, Ya Rabbal Alameen. And Ya Allah, let this grave be a heaven and the paradise for him, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Surah Al-Fatiha. Bismillah.